A quick review of the news media, newspaper, TV program, the infotainment for the past 2 weeks, mainly dominated by the issue of the drug smuggling, Venezuela, and President Maduro. If you track this issue, the drug smuggling to United States uh, through Venezuela by Chinese or by Iranian or by the Hezbollah, and then President Assad in Syria, you see lots of coverage and lots of report that resulted in accumulation of the million or billions of dollars that funneled to the pocket of the cartels, which in return it end up in the hand of the terrorists, whether they were Hezbollah, whether it was Islamic Republic, or any other group of terrorists that resulted in the bombing or killing American or European. But one of the things that I want to bring it to your attention was, if you remember, in the early 2020s, there was a story of the big shipment by the Chinese that came through the Venezuela. They brought meth and fentanyl. That in that particular period of time, there was very conflicting numbers, but one number that, if you look at many sources, about 100,000 or 120,000 young American died because of the intoxication of the impurity and the dosage related of this drug. So they have done its harm, but the issue is not for the past 2 weeks or 1 year. The issue go back to 40 years ago. Iranian, the Islamic Republic of Iran, has been known to smuggle drug through the Lebanon and then end up by Yemenis and others be funneled to the Venezuela and come to United States or through the Mexico. The Chinese have been doing this, and also President Assad did that. None of the president do anything about it. Not that they didn't do anything about it. They fought. They detained, but effectively, really, they let it go because at one point they thought maybe it's not cost effective. Maybe it's not going to change. They did some inside the United States. They did some negotiation. I'm not accusing any president that they were not doing enough, but there was many things that the priority was in something else. And President Carter, which was less involved in the drug issue, but there was some. And then, but Clinton had issue with the drug that he did some activities. President Obama did less. George Bush did some, but none of them did what President Trump is doing, effectively reducing the number of the drug smuggling traffic to United States. And as such, the youth of the America are safer. He cracked down on the illegal immigrant that bringing all the drugs in. Now he is focusing on Venezuela, really the highway, the super highway of drug smuggling. And you see all the media talking about this, talking about the why 42 people were killed. Well, if you are in drug trafficking, they kill thousands by themselves. They massacred the whole town. You have seen it in the news, whether it's the Mexican border or is in Venezuela or in Syria or in the Yemen or what. They killed thousands because of the drug themselves. And 42 is not that President Trump or any government should kill anybody. However, it's important to understand, if somebody come to your home and want to kill you, then you have to act upon it. But the media talking about these 42 people, rightfully, should not kill anybody. But what they're going to do with them? When there is a boat, when there is a drug in it, what they're going to do about it? And when they shoot at you. However, we have many other issues in the United States. The government shutdown, nobody talk about it. The no king issue, the issue of the Venezuela drug, has been a really matter of the diversion. Is it the liberal media trying to divert this issue from the Democrat pursuing government shutdown and some other issues? Venezuela is a neighbor, is in the backyard of the United States. From the Chavez or Chavez, Hugo Chavez, and now Maduro, and before that, they were all kind of loose communist system that they were aiming to destroy the United States. There are not many governments in the world that want the United States goes. Well, China and Russia, North Korea, they are the prototype. But Syria want to do that. Venezuela want to do that, and Republic of Iran, Ayatollah Khomeini and Ayatollah Khamenei, they want to destroy United States. So, if there are countries that, by all means, whether it's a soft means, meaning the killing American with drugs, or by hard means, meaning by terrorism, if they want to kill, you have to really act upon it. Venezuela has a very uh, important and very elaborate history from the time that they wanted to have a relationship with the United States, and they want to be the leader of the world in Latin America, and they are, with regard to the resources and wealth, they are one of the best in the world, comparable to many Arab countries and Iranian countries. They have lots of resources, and look at them now. They are poor. They are killing each other, like the Islamic Republic, and they are friends with each other. Iranian bring millions of dollars to support Maduro and give him drug to smuggle to United States. So when you read the news, go back and read more news about it. Think what they have done and what they are doing. It is very important for us to understand the issue of the news media, the issue of the partisanship, and the way that the news is presented to us, whether they are telling us the truth, whether they are twisting the truth, whether they totally ignore it and or exaggerate it to cover for something else. Today issue of the United States is not the issue of the Venezuela. Venezuela is a government issue. President of the United States, Congress and Senate, they have to deal with this. And I believe many people in the Congress and Senate are in favor of getting rid of Maduro. Particularly now we have the challenger with the Nobel Prize. Another thing that I want to mention to you, when you look at the Nobel Prize, really is very important. Over the course of past so many years, the Nobel Prize is going to the left and liberal, and you ask, why is that? Because many countries are sick and tired of globalists, of the liberal and socialist that they are really destroying the Europe, and the Europe can't do anything about it because they have opened their doors to the immigrant, many from Eastern country, uh, some others from African countries. Not that immigration is bad. Immigration is good for the whole world. It's one of the human rights issue. However, it should be regulated. It should be designed to improve the life of the country host and the guests, both. But you wonder why the Nobel institution try to go against the people of the world. The many people in many countries voted conservative and right because of the function and the really dysfunction of the liberal government. Think about it, and let's talk more about it.